Hello beautiful people, this feels like a take two today because it is my second intro with the same makeup look. Today I wanted to do an eyebrow routine, so I wanted to take my eyebrow routine or what I do with my eyebrows for makeup and basically take it out of what I usually do, which I usually kind of speed through it in a video, and I wanted to specifically focus on it in a separate video. So that's what I've done today. I only really switch between two makeup products, so I've done one on this eyebrow and the other on this eyebrow, and basically I'll talk you through and not go super fast through how I actually do my eyebrows and how I shape them. So if you want to see how I do that, then just keep watching. So basically the eyebrows I did in this video I am wearing now, so if you want to see how to also get this full makeup look, I will either link it at the end of the video or I'll put a link in the description box below. But I hope you have a fabulous day and I will see you in my next video. Because if you've been watching my last videos, I've been putting them up for maybe a month or two, and I often just vary between two products. So for my brows, I only ever really use the MUA Pro Brow Eyebrow Kit in dark, or I use my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade Auburn. So I thought I'd take a quick minute between filming this makeup tutorial and I would use both products on my eyebrows, so one on this eyebrow and then use the other one on this eyebrow, so I can really show you a kind of more in-depth eyebrow routine. I don't really have a super in-depth eyebrow routine, but I often speed through it and I only show one eyebrow. I always make sure to brush through my brows with a clean spoolie just to make sure all the hairs are in place for when I apply the product. Today on the left hand side of my face I'm going to be using the MUA Pro Brow Palette. Now I'm taking the top right hand corner on a Zoeva brow line brush. This is a beautiful medium red with a warm undertone, and I'm starting off by focusing on the top of my brow and then bringing it down into the outer edge. I like to just focus on the arch before bringing it into the center of my eyebrow, just to create a little bit of depth, and then I really like to focus on sharpening the outer section up. I then move on to the lower part of my brow, so I like to make sure this is nice and even and streamlined so it looks polished. And then I move on to again focusing on the arch and just making sure it all seamlessly blends together. I always save the front of my brow for last because I just want to use the excess product that's left on my brush. So I make sure that the bottom line is nice and sharp, and then I just flutter or kind of push the rest of the product up into the front of the brow. I find this gives the most natural result and it doesn't look too harsh or too defined. And then I just brush it through with that spoolie again to make sure everything is where I want it to be and to decide if I need to add any more product. On my other brow I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Auburn. This is a cream gel based product and I'm going to be using the same brush for this. So same with the other brow, I always like to start on the top and then move on to defining my arch. This product is amazing if you want something that is waterproof, transfer proof, basically life proof. I really like it. It's definitely a heavier formula than the powder, but I find it gives you a much more precise brow. And again, you want a really light hand with this product because it is very thick, so I'm just trying to use what's left on my brush before I take any more product, and I just focus on feathering it through. Again, I'll always brush it through with the spoolie at the end just to make sure it is all looking good and exactly how I want it. So out of the two, I think today I definitely prefer the Anastasia Pomade. So the eyebrow gel I always use is the Eyebrow Gel. This is slightly tinted and I always wipe off the excess just because otherwise your brows can look quite wet, and I often find you don't need as much product as what comes out on the brush. So this will just keep your eyebrows in place and ensure no hairs stray throughout the day. I hope you liked this video and it gave you some insight into my brow routine, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!